Hi, it's Tim Jones here again, and we are on the site of the former Hatfield Steelworks, which closed down in the 1980s, the late 1980s, to make way for this Meadowhall complex, this retail shopping mall. As you can see from my previous videos on Newton Chambers, Thorncliffe Ironworks, this actual was erected, it would have actually been brought down by rail from the Newton Chambers works, which were quite accessible to Meadowhall area. And if you look at the actual craftsmanship, if you like, riveted, and all this was actually erected in situ and brought here by rail, as I've just said. You can see the strength of it. These were in the ironworks furnaces. The rivets are second to none. These are the sort of rivets what were on liner shapes and cargo shapes. It's absolutely beautiful. And when you actually go down to the shopping centre now, and there's all these retail over here and industrial park and commercial buildings and everything else, and you can actually, the enormity of Sheffield as an industrial unit, if you like, and obviously this all were Victorian. You can clearly see it's defined by it. Now if they build bridges, they use welding and all these technology, but you had strong willpower men, strong men, to actually rivet. It wasn't a job for the light-hearted. It was dangerous. The foundries were dangerous. It was rather volatile. There could have been explosions. If they didn't have the iron correctly, it would crack, it could explode. It was highly dangerous. Now what we've got here is a shopping centre, basically, on the former site. As I said earlier, like that, you know what I mean? The most steel what were produced out of Sheffield came from this site, you know, basically. And I just thought I'd emphasise this bridge, and it gets largely ignored. As you can see, there's gates here, so you really need to be in the retail area to actually see this plaque, because it's closed off. It has actually been used before, like as a footbridge now, but because of the pandemic, as you know, like everything has been shut off. So usually these shoppers coming in and out of here on a regular basis. It's mostly basically, you know, kind of just basically like the shopping centre at the moment. It's desolate, and it is actually kind of symbolic to actually the former industry, and you know, and all this has actually been this has been placed on more recently. So somebody has really done the research when you built this complex to actually find out where the actual bridges actually came from. And if you look at it here, it had iron gates into the steelworks. Interesting enough, before they had lorries and what they have now, they used elephants to pull the steel. And the last elephant what pulled steel in Sheffield was Lizzie. These elephants actually came from India, not Africa. The reason they were Indian elephants were because they were stronger and more robust. And they did actually try Shire horses, but Shire horses didn't have the strength what required it for industrialisation, pulling steel, etc., like it did in agriculture. Anyway, thank you for listening and seeing this video. Goodbye.